Okay, coming with the second tie. So Pigweb is a quite different project. It's an infrastructure project in which we want to integrate and opening up the research infrastructures of European interest. It started in March this year, until February 2026. The objectives are to strengthen the Pig research community and to provide and facilitate access to these research infrastructures, to improve and integrate the services provided by these infrastructures, and reinforce the culture of cooperation between the research community on the one hand side and industrial and societal stakeholders on the other hand. Because it's about research infrastructures, it's logical that there's a large number of research partners involved in the project that you can see here from different countries. But we do have two industry representatives that you see in the middle, in a small box on the middle. And on dissemination we have EFAP, which is of course dealing with the traditional stakeholders, but we also have the European Science Communication Institute, which is dealing more with the societal aspects. How can we communicate about research, about livestock production with society? So what is in it for stakeholders? How are they involved? Of course, for research, academia and industry, we provide transnational access to these infrastructures for a budget of 1.5 million euros. There are 3 calls. So those in industry and academia who want to do their project, they can apply for their project in a transnational access call. We will also map the research infrastructures in Europe so that we have an overview of what different parties offer in terms of research infrastructures. For policymakers, we want to provide an overview on the legislation and the practices of this legislation on experimental pig research. Different countries apply, of course, the European legislation, but they may implement it in a different way. I want to have a view on it in order to prevent scientific shopping. If it's easier to do it with your neighbor, don't go there. That's what we want to enforce. We want to provide a policy brief on the ethical aspects of animal experimental pig research and identify the needs for future infrastructures on pig research. And for science society at large, we want to open up and organize a constructive debate on experimental pig research. And we have an upcoming seminar, January, February of next year, entitled "Who Needs Animal Experimentation If You Have Big Data?" The research and innovations that are needed belong to, amongst others, networking activities. We want to harmonize protocols. We want to provide best practices and promote the use of standards. The collection, management, and accessibility of data, of course, has to be organized. We do research, but research focused on the infrastructures themselves. And we want to develop non- or minimally invasive methods for digestion studies and blood sampling, develop novel methods and tools and technologies that provide indicators of welfare, behavior, and body composition, and basically combine all these less or non-invasive techniques in a toolbox that allow us to phenotype pigs that are relevant for sustainable pig production. Thank you very much, and I take my time.